Hello, this is Shanker, and in my ongoing series of my experiences in astrology and also the predictive techniques in astrology, this is an ongoing video. I do talk about certain predictive principles which I have tested. You also test them and let me know. If you want to write to me and something which you know which is rare, write to me at connectingstars@gmail.com. If you want to know about me, you can go to my website shankarstudy.com. Here I'm going to talk about three planets together or four planets together. What happens? When three to four planets are together, I mean, leave on the energy which is there in that particular house, which the planet draws from. I mean, it is 20%, 30%, 50%. That depends. That gives you the kind of the destiny you will have. I mean, a coolie can have the same horoscope as a billionaire, but both would rise. Perhaps a coolie may become an auto rickshaw driver, or he may have a better equipment to pull at a later stage in life. A person also may become from a millionaire to a billionaire. So that's a separate aspect. But these are things which do apply. Whenever there are more than two planets, that is three planets, and when there are four planets or five planets, then there is confusion. But I'm talking here more about three planets, uh, conjunction of three planets. Remember that, because four to five planets create a lot of confusion for that particular house. It doesn't mean that they don't have an impact, but the study has to be very differently because the planets also move as per the degrees, and you have to understand their movement. It's like it's like playing, understanding, and there is no planet which is outside. It's all inside. What is outside is inside you. All the planets are inside your brain. They're parts of your brain which actually work, and there is the DNA which is there. There is a code written when you're born, and that code will give what It has a methodology, a system which we would someday discover or was there, and we've forgotten them. So coming back to my point, whenever there are three planets together, let's say, then one thing which you should remember is that the planets shed their animosity. If they're inimical to each other, that that enemy attitude they have is finished. For example, let us say Moon and Mercury. Moon and Mercury together is not a happy thing to have, because my view is mostly people feel that it is Mercury which harms Moon, and Moon does not harm Mercury. But I have a different view. I have a view that Moon harms Mercury. I mean, Moon is inimical to Mercury. Moon creates a lot of problems for Mercury. This is one aspect which is very important. Please test it out. Though, the view which I have read and heard and discussed is people feel that Moon is the mother, so mother cannot harm. So it is Mercury which creates a lot of problem for Moon. But no, I feel it is Moon which creates problems for Mercury and spoils uh, uh, the, mm, uh, the the factors or the indications which Mercury has. I mean, it spoils the kartattvas, which we say, of Mercury. The Mercury's kartattvas are spoiled when Moon is there, because Moon actually uh, is more aggressive with Mercury, and it's more inimical to Mercury. It attacks Mercury faster, and it attacks Mercury at a greater speed. That's my view. Test it out. But the fact is that anyway, in whichever way, whichever view you take, Moon and Mercury are not inimical to each other, and Moon and Mercury together at any place will create a lot of issues depending on various other things which are there when we see a horoscope. But suppose Sun is there with Moon and Mercury, then you have three planets: Sun, Moon, and Mercury. Then, when three planets are together, Moon and Mercury will shed their animosity, because you are third person sitting there. They will shed their animosity, and Sun is friendly to both Moon and Mercury. So Sun becomes very powerful there, and Moon and Mercury align themselves to Sun. So there's a kind of yoga which gets into combination where Sun and Moon together, they behave something like a very strong planet. They give the results of Jupiter, Sun and Moon together, and Sun and Mercury are like Mars. So they behave like Mars when in conjunction. So Sun, Moon, and Mercury together become a very strong combination because of Sun being there. That is important too. Second thing which I would like to tell you here, because I have time and only 5 minutes of the video has passed, is that you know female planets are Moon and Venus. Whenever the female planets, Moon, Venus, and I would say Mercury, Moon, Venus, Mercury are female planets. Moon, Venus definitely are female planets, and talk about them in a more clear way. And it's my experience. Whenever Moon, Venus, and Mercury, I would put them in the category of female planets. They are female planets, and let's take these three planets. Whenever they are with the male planet, like suppose Moon, Venus, and Mercury are together and they are with Sun, the male planet, or Moon and Mercury are together and they are with Sun, then this combination becomes more powerful, more potent to give more results. At the end of the day, it will depend upon what is the foundation of your horoscope. How deep is the base of your horoscope. What kind of a building you can put over it by your karmas, because karmas are there. I mean, astrology has says that your action is important. A part of it is dependent on your actions, but it will always be depending on the foundation which is there by which you're born, on which you can build a building. You can build it fifth floor, sixth floor. By greater efforts, you can make it to 10th floor, but it may fall down because the foundation is not good. So that is a different aspect altogether. Here I'm going to tell you is, whenever female planets are together and they have a male planet there, they tend to become more potent, more positive, and more impactful in a positive way. So this is one thing. You please try it out. Let me know. And I've already told you my ID and my website where you can write. Thanks and bye for now. With this, I end my video. I hope you like it. Thank you very much.